Hi everybody. Wine hour was really good today for a Tuesday. It was really good. Okay, we got an update on Tracy and Alan's relationship, and it's still going really good. So I'm happy about that. It looks like he's gonna move into the Abbott house at some point, and I'm happy about that. Number two, Jack and Diane are fighting over Kyle again because Jack is kind of stuck on. He doesn't really defend Diane as much as he should. And Diane is saying Kyle is the problem, not me. And I think she's right, actually. Because I got into it a little bit yesterday, but I'm going to go a little deeper today because it makes more sense. Okay? I think Kyle is more to blame because he's the one who's doing all this stuff against Audra when it really doesn't have to be done. It's just because he's trying to prove something to his father and trying to prove something that he's good enough to be whatever co CEO of Jabot, which is where he really wants to be. But he thinks if he proves himself that way, then he'll Jack won't have any other decision than to reinstate him in his position or something. I believe, but I also believe that there's a piece of Victor that doesn't mind to be doing stuff against Jack because of their long-standing feud. Also, and I didn't talk about this yesterday, but I think it's relevant. Um, Claire seems to be a good influence on Kyle. So I like the couple for that too. Okay, on to the bigger story. Uh, I talked about Sharon being involved with the death of Heather, right? Okay, well, now Paul Williams had a heart attack. It was just um, talked about today. He had a heart attack in Portugal right after learning the news about his daughter. And apparently, that sometimes happens. When you get devastating news like that, it's so much a shock to the system that you, the person receiving the information, can have medical problems. So they wrote it to where he won't be able to come back for her funeral. So that's that piece. Okay. And now it's kind of weird. You know how sometimes the episodes have descriptions of what's going to be in the episode? So the last line says, Nick is caught between Phyllis and Sharon. I don't think so. I really don't. Although, okay, now I don't really talk about this very much, but because I really don't see too many of these moments. But this one was on the charts today. Um, every so often, soap operas or anything has a cringy moment, like an awkward, cringy moment. Well, yeah, we got one from Sharon after talking to Nick. Okay, and this happened the last 2 or 3 minutes of the show. Okay, so she still wants to say something to Daniel and Lucy about, I want to give my condolences. And so they leave after saying thank you and stuff like that. But they leave. Okay, then Nick says, well, do you want to have dinner with me tonight? Yeah, I'd love that. I'm like, all right, that's cool. Then, right before the episode ends, she says, oh, wow, yeah, I'd love that. Like, really high pitched and smiling. Okay, and I want to say, like, whoa, bad timing, because I want to say, wow, you're involved in someone else's death and you're this happy right after that? That's really odd. Really, really odd. I mean, even if you're trying to keep up the facade of, you know, the right amount of concern, but the right amount of everything else, so that you're not detected. Okay, I get that, but like the amount of joy she had on her face and in her voice was just awkward. Really, really, really awkward. I mean, like I said, to the point of cringe. I'm like, what? Excuse me? You're joyful? Wow. Okay. And literally, what my face just did, I did when I was watching it, and I tried to compute, but my brain was not computing that. Because I'm like, that is totally misplaced. Totally. And I just sat there going, wow. Like, wow. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So, I don't know. Congratulations, Sharon Case. You get the cringe-worthy moment of the day. Mm. Um. So yeah. 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 I don't know where to go after that. All right. Bye, everybody.